Hey, Reba. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Kelly. I don't see you often. And the bra coach, Deborah, something like that. Hey, hey. Oh, I gotta remember not to put my face so damn close to the camera when I turn that around. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Tanya. Oh, thanks for the shares. Thanks for the hearts. Whoa, there's some serious humidity going on down here today. Okay, I wanted to pop on real quick because part of my struggle with these new glasses, and I just got back from having them readjusted, and I think it's going to be better, but now I'm all swimmy again. But part of my panic over that whole situation is I'm wrapping up my next book. Oh, thanks. We love that fan. I actually should turn that fan on because we're down in the valley and it's so still, and we have to have that fan to move the air around if we're going to be outside. I think it came with the house. It probably came from Home Depot. I'm wrapping up my first nonfiction book that's not poetry. It's a book for self-care, about self-care for healers, helpers, animal rescuers, anyone who's on the planet serving others and forgetting to serve themselves. So that's going to be done and ready to go probably early December. That's the goal I've set for myself. And once I get rolling, I can get those done pretty quickly. I've been working on it for about a year and a half, which brought me to, I wanted to throw this out there that you can find my current books on Barnes & Noble and Amazon, and it's just Michelle Wolf. If you just Google Michelle Wolf author, you'll find them, but you can look them up. But I wanted to talk about this one. This was my first book, and I call it semi-traditional because it was through Publish America. So it was traditional in the sense that I sent this company a proposal. They sent me back, and not a contract at that point, but, we went back and forth, negotiated a contract. I signed a contract. They did the cover design, front and back. They made it available in hard copy. You have this book. You should bring it with you to Florida, and I will sign it for you. So that's nice. It's nice to have a tangible book. The problem is, and I wanted to send out a warning because I noticed Publish America has changed their name again. Publish America is a scam publishing company. They look very reputable, and I can't say that 100% of people have bad experiences with them. But also, if you Google Publish America, you will find tons and tons of stories about their ripoffs. So what they do is they change their name every few years. Before they were Publish America, they were something else. In this book, they were Publish America. Hey, Linda. Now they are calling themselves America Star. So they change their names. They switch up their website so they can hook a whole nother round of writers to screw over. They say everything's in their contract in the fine print. That's not true. Everything that they do is not in the fine print. So it took 7 years. I had to wait for my contract with them to expire. So this book, I'm going to republish as an ebook. The problem is Amazon and Barnes & Noble and other smaller indie publisher people still have these hard copies. Oh, I forgot to turn on the Do Not Disturb. They still have these hard copies. So I don't have a contract with them anymore. The rights to this book belong to me again. And so I don't know. I want to refer people to the book, but I don't want them buying this hard copy. Oh, yay! Yeah, I'm not hard to find. There's a lesbian actress named Michelle Wolf, and her name is spelled the same, so sometimes we come up together. We're obviously quite different people, so I'm not too hard to find out there. So as I'm talking about books, and I'm going to be talking about my books the closer we get to December when this next one's going to be ready, I wanted to put something out there that says, don't buy this book. I did. I put it in a review. Yeah, I'm an author too. I do a lot of different things. I'm easily bored and highly distractible. This is a poetry book. The other book is Adventures in Birdland, also poetry. There's a short novel called Post-it Note out there on as an ebook on Amazon and Kindle and Nook. Those are fine. I just want to be, as I start to talk about books, I think every time I'm going to say, do not buy this book. Terrible, Kim, terrible squirrel syndrome. I've narrowed it down to like 3 or 4 things that I'm making money with, but I could do like a dozen things all day long. Paperbacks are your favorite. Don't buy this paperback. Publish America racked the price up to $18 last time I looked. It was like $16.95 or $17.95, which is absurd. I'll put this out in an ebook soon, and I'll let you guys know. But this book is slam poetry style, so it's dark, and it's not everybody's cup of tea. So if you don't know what slam poetry is, you might want to check it out before you ever buy On the Road to Kingman. But don't buy it yet. I'm going to make an ebook out of it, and the paperback copy is just absurd. So, traditional versus self. Yeah, wait for the ebook. I'll probably have it for like under $5. Most of my books are under $5. So, if you are a writer or thinking about becoming a writer, self-publishing is definitely the way to go. Now, in the stuff that we generally talk about, there's Hay House Publishing. You can't get to them without an agent. And they have a pretty cool, or it looks pretty cool, publishing process that you can buy. It's Balboa Press is a division of Hay House Publishing. It looks like a really cool package. It's out of my budget at the moment. If it comes into budget, I'll probably explore that because you do get a lot of good stuff with it. But you can also publish your own books for free. There's YouTube tutorials out there. There's editing packages that are not very expensive. I figured it out myself, and it did take me a lot. Publishing? What? Oh, free. Oh, you can publish your own books for free. You can publish your own ebooks at no cost. You don't have to pay for a publishing package through Balboa Press or through any of the other people. CreateSpace, BookBaby. I think there's another one that I'm forgetting. So there's lots of cool publishing packages out there, and nothing against them. I actually think they're a cool advantage. But if they're out of your budget and you've got a burning desire, if you have a burning desire to get a book out there, don't let money stop you is what I'm saying. You can do it for free. Nook and Kindle provide a lot of detailed instructions on how to format your document, and that's the trickiest part. Once you figure out the formatting, and it is different for Nook than Kindle, so you have your book in a Word document, you do a Nook version, you do a Kindle version, and you upload them separately if you're going to do both platforms. Mostly I'm on Kindle now because Amazon gives you a better deal as far as royalties go and more advertising options, but you can do both, so don't wait. I hate to hear people say that, oh, I want to write a book, or I started writing a book, but I never finished it because I don't have an agent, or I don't have a publisher, don't wait. Self-publishing is fine. Get someone else to do your editing for grammar and typos, trade services with a friend. Yes, Tanya, you can totally do it. If you want to DM me, I will send you Kim too. You guys want to DM me on Twitter, or you can email me at catty-shack-designs@gmail.com. CATTY designs@gmail.com. Is that right? Is that my email address? You can also email me for book stuff at Wolfden Press. WOLFFDENPRESS. I can put together a resource list for you guys to direct with links that will direct you straight to the tutorials. I think the heat has affected my grammar. So yeah, that's why I wanted to do this scope, because I know a lot of people have a lot of that they want to write about, or like you said, your dad has a book, you want to publish it, you want to get it out there. So say Dad's book is mostly for friends and family, and I'm not saying that's what it is, but just for an example, you publish it, it's out there for everybody, but you have a link and the ability to send that link to everybody you know, your friends and family. They can chip in some money and get themselves an ebook of your dad's stuff. Catherine, if you're still on here, I really think that Uncle George's poetry should be ebook published before, I almost said, yeah, kind of before it's too late. Like, he is elderly, and I would love for him to see it published before he goes on to the next adventure. Yeah, we can ebook publish it within a few weeks. Easy. We can do cover design. There's tutorials out there for everything, guys. We still have that limiting belief that we have to go through this traditional, difficult route for publishing our stuff, and we don't. You can do it yourself. Cover design, if you can figure out PicMonkey, which you can. You guys are all smart. If you can figure out social media, if you can figure out anything on the computer, you can figure this stuff out. Yes, it may take a while. When I did my first ebook, which was Adventures in Birdland, that's the poetry one, the second poetry one, it did take me for bloody ever to figure it out. And I made mistakes, and I had to take it off, put it back. I want to say I probably spent 60 hours at least learning cover design, learning how to format them, figuring out that Nook and Kindle versions have to be formatted differently. Well, I had forgot that. But yeah, Katie 1010 is my sister, and technology's a challenge. But we can do that together. We can work together to get it done. I'm your sister. Services are free. Yeah, well, between Altany and I, we can get whatever book you want done. In fact, Altany's artwork that she did today could be scanned, something like that, can be scanned and turned into a cover design. So that's another thing, peoples. If you have pictures that you like or artwork that you've done, collages, whatever, you can take a picture of it, make it camera ready, and it's got to be good. Oh, good, yeah. It does have to be camera ready, so that is something you want to be mindful of. It's got to be high resolution. But you can use your own photos. Oh my God, Periscope. If this is a Jess, go home, you're drunk moment, right? Go home, Periscope, you're drunk. Stop smoking weed, Periscope. You're not in Colorado or Washington. Where is Periscope? Do we know? Like, where are they located, like, for real? Okay, so Tanya's husband is a graphic designer, and he would help any of your friends with designs. Yeah, he's a graphic designer, and he can install a dishwasher? Wow, he's a prize. You better keep that one. What questions do you have about publishing your own stuff? I didn't realize that people still thought that it was hard. It's not. It's hard, but it's not hard. Let's say this. It's hard, but you can do it. And I'm available to answer questions. You've got resources. You can email me or tweet me, DM me, whatever, if you run into problems, because I have a super big passion for helping people get their words out there. If you have to wait, us having to wait for traditional publishing means that a lot of awesome, potentially life-changing things have died with the person that had the idea in their head. You've wanted to do it, but didn't know where to start. Yes! Perfect! Awesome! This is the greatest day ever. Yes, start it. Send me an email or a DM, and I will send you a resource list, and you can start exploring it. And it will take a while, depending on, how easy technology is for you to pick up. It's a learning curve, but it's doable, and it doesn't cost anything. It's totally free. Who doesn't love free? I wanted to do it for him for Christmas, and it sounds like that may be possible. Absolutely! So tell me about it, Tanya. Is it like a fiction book? Is it like a collection of essays? Is it already in a Word document? Let's see if we can get like a ballpark time frame for you. What kind of book are we talking about it? You're okay with technology, but my husband is great. Then this is not going to be a problem. So tell me a little bit about the book. what are we talking about here? Gosh, I hate it when I forget to turn off the Do Not Disturb. Who else has a book? Who's got a book burning in their heart? I appreciate y'all sharing it out. I really, really would like to. I'd really like to see more people publish their own books and not wait. Not wait. 2, actually, but the first one is pretty much a book of advice that he wrote as sort of, so it sounds like a collection of essays. A legacy for you and your sisters. That's going to choke me up. You just choked me up, Tanya. That's so sweet. Look what you did. I'm going to totally blame you for my emotional reaction. You need to finish yours in all your spare time. Yeah. If you guys don't already do this, November is National Writing Month. The book you want to get is No Plot, No Problem. A collection of short essays about things important to him. That is the sweetest thing ever. That's so sweet. Yes, let's get this published before Christmas. So, that's like total heart like expansion. That's so beautiful. So beautiful. You absolutely can get this done by December. And it absolutely won't cost you a penny. PicMonkey, PICMONKEY, is good for cover design. It's pretty easy, also free. Canva, CANVA.com, cover design, also awesome. You want to use, if you go on YouTube and just search for cover design tutorials or just cover design. The thing I hate about YouTube is sometimes you have to filter through a lot of garbage. Kim has a book about spiritual journaling. Yes, devotional book and a fiction book. Oh my gosh, you're all set. Yay! Oh, this is so exciting. I love devotional books. I love them. A fiction book. Oh my gosh. You can start working on this today. You can start looking for tutorials today. Anyway, November is coming up. November is National Novel Writing Month. So NaNoWriMo, NaNoWriMo.org. NaNoWriMo.org. The birthplace of it is from the book No Plot, No Problem. And I don't remember the author's name, but you guys can figure that out. It's 30 days. Catherine and I both have done it more than once. It's 30 days of support and also free. You can donate, and I highly suggest donating because it is really intensive what you get out of it. NaNoWriMo.org. Yay! I'm so happy to make your day. Yay! I'm so glad you signed on. Love NaNoWriMo. Yes, if you have a fiction book, NaNoWriMo is a great way to discipline yourself and experience what it's like. You have to write 1,600 and something. 1,600, it's 50,000 words in 30 days. So it ain't no joke. It's hard, but it's doable. And so that's something you want to check out since we're coming up on November if you're a writer. NaNoWriMo. I'm saying .org. I think it's .org, but you'll find it. Again, go to the Google. Go to the temple of the Google and ask. I know. I just love it. Not just fiction. You had a friend do an autobiography on it. Yeah. So classical, traditional it's a fiction book. But we all have adapted it to fit whatever we want. So I've done my nonfiction book with it. It's just a great, nice daily support, worldwide support network to help you get in the habit of writing every day. So check that out. So tons of resources for writers out there. And if you're not following me on Facebook, my business page, well, you can friend me if you want to. My business page, though, is facebook.com/Wolfden Press, WOLFFDEN Press. There's some resources there. I post stuff there. You can ask questions there. You can message me there. I'm available for you for help with writing. So do not wait for a publisher. Do this yourself because you will be able to get it done. Okay, and here's another aggravating thing when you get a sham company and warn all your writer friends about Publish America, now disguised as America Star. So there are editing problems in this book, which to a writer is extremely embarrassing at the time. Now I don't give a shit, whatever. It wasn't my fault. I sent them the final PDF. They used an intermediate PDF that still had errors in it. So, and then they, I fought and fought and fought, and then finally I was like, just stop it. Just stop fighting. Because they weren't going to fix it. And my research indicates that even with class action lawsuits, they don't fix it. They just change their name and move their offices to a different state. They're horrible. So the joy of self-publishing is you don't have to wait. It doesn't cost you a penny. And any mistakes are your own damn fault. It is wrong of them. They are horrible people. There's a special place in hell for the people that run that company. There really is. There really is. So many people get scammed. So I blab my mouth off all the time about them because they're horrendous. And 7 years was a long time to wait for my contract to expire. And then it was very disappointing to me to find out, even though the rights are mine now, these hard copies, they're still out there. There's nothing I can do about that. So, any more questions? I think that's pretty much what I wanted to cover, is to just encourage people to check out self-publishing, Kindle or Nook, both. If you don't have a preference, you can just focus on one. Tanya, maybe since you're on a short time frame, you would pick whichever one is going to be the easiest for you and your family to access and focus on that one. How difficult is it to get hard copy books? Or is it just ebooks? Well, here's the thing. It's not difficult at all. When you have your stuff formatted, you are so welcome. And please keep us informed, both of you. Keep us informed of your progress. If you publish those or you need help or whatever, stay in touch. Get a hold of me on Facebook or whatever, and then let us help promote you when you do publish something. Let us help promote. It's not that bad. It's not. So I would check out CreateSpace. I think it's just createspace.com. They have a print on demand, so you can print 1 copy or 15 copies. So that's another process of uploading, getting your cover design, working out those details. I'm sure between you and your husband, you guys are not going to have a problem doing this. They also have tutorials. So with CreateSpace, it's the same thing. It doesn't cost you anything to upload it, get it set, and then whoever wants to order a hard copy goes in and orders a hard copy. It's like $15 or something per copy, which is about the same as a paperback book anyway. Yeah, a lot of people still love hard copies. A lot. And I don't think that's going to change, and I hope it never does change. I like ebooks, but there are some books I want to hold in my hand. So let us help promote you guys if you do that. And please contact me with any questions you have. If you run into snags, I'm going to send you the resource list when I get your email. I'll do that sometime I'll try and do that today, since I know you got a couple of excited people. And yeah, that's about it. Don't wait. CreateSpace. I think BookBaby also does print on demand. That's what you want to look for. I know CreateSpace has a great reputation. They always have a package for NaNoWriMo month. For the people who participate, they always have a special. So there's that to consider. It's like 50% off a certain number of hard copies or whatever. Any other questions? Tanya, you are so, so welcome. You're so, so welcome. I want to share whatever I can that's going to get more creative, awesome stuff out into the world. We have to shine our light, right? Things get dark. BookBaby. Just bookbaby.com. There's several. I'm just most familiar with CreateSpace, that's all. I think they're all good. I have a friend, Rhonda Blackhurst, has published her books. She used CreateSpace for one. I believe she used BookBaby for the second. She does hard copies, Rhonda Blackhurst. And I'm sorry, the name is escaping me of a third one that she was going to check out. I can't remember, but she bought a package from Create Space and had really good luck with it. And you don't have to do that. If you have your stuff and it's ready to go, you just upload it and it's print on demand whenever you want it. So, well, good. I'm waiting for my husband to wake up. It's our 5th anniversary if you were around this morning. So I was just killing time and I got mad about Publish America all over again. I thought, you know what, I'm going to scope about this. So I'm glad I did. Thank you for hanging out. I'm going to sign off. Rain is coming, which means my internet signal gets patchy. What is happening here? Thank you. Thank you. It's our 5th anniversary. We're super excited to have made it so far. Thank you. Spread the word. If you have friends and family who want help with publishing, help them out as you learn, teach others, and before you know it, we'll all be published writers, right? Okay. Talk to you in the morning for Course in Miracles stuff. Have a great day.